Hello, visionary. Raquel here of Raquel and Davidian Unleash Your Genius. And in this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about how to understand human design. So I know a ton of people are looking for assessment tools or personality tools to assist them in understanding who they are, what their life purpose is, and what they're here to manifest on the planet, or how to live a job or a career that best suits them or best suits their personality. Hold on, the microphone. And I think this is why human design is so incredibly popular right now, and people want to understand how to read their chart. So I have a chart reading basic video that I'm going to post up here in the corner so you can get to know the basics of your chart. But let me share with you a little bit about what human design is and what the journey is. It's experiential, which means that the greatest encouragement I can give you is to try and experiment with the intel. So you're not going to really be able to understand it in the same way you would reading astrology or reading a book, because it's not information that I can tell you about and you can believe, because you really can't believe it or believe what I'm telling you. You have to try it on and experience it for yourself. If it changes your life, then you know that it's intel that's correct for you. And so with human design, we have different aura types, and it's all about how the aura does the talking basically in your life. And if you don't understand it, then it works in its shadow. So it works in a negative way. It works in what we call your not self theme. And so if you're experiencing any bitterness or frustration, disappointment, or anger, it's usually because your aura is wanting to understand the strategy that will work for your uniqueness. So we are not living in a cookie cutter world. Even though we're all humans, we all have human bodies, we have unique DNA structures and unique aura types. And each unique aura type is designed to live as their unique self. So it's very exciting when we get to learn that uniqueness. We get to learn what separates you and what makes you different, so you can begin the process of living as yourself. And so the first thing you need to do is get your free chart and discover what your aura type is. So we really can't guide you to the next level of this journey until we know your basic aura type. So you're either going to be a generator, a reflector, projector, or a manifester. So grab your free chart and dive into the first stage, which is your aura type. Next, you're going to want to know, if you already know the basics and you already know your aura type, then you might want to get your advanced chart. The advanced chart is going to show you your diet, your environment, your view, and your motivation. Super fun level of human design. It's the stuff underneath the surface, and it shows you that if you are not in the right environment, then you cannot think properly. Some of you guys may understand that if you've lived in a place that was not correct for you, you just kind of intuitively knew it. But you couldn't really think clearly, you couldn't make decisions properly, you couldn't really align with everything else that was correct for you. And in human design, there's a reason for that. You know, if you look out in the suburban living, you can see those are conditioned lifestyles. That is the conditioning of the planet. You're supposed to live in this house with a white picket fence and, you know, have a family. And that is the tribal conditioning, but we are not all designed to live that way. And wouldn't it be great to know, so you don't feel like, oh, I'm an alien or I'm an outsider, or why don't I fit in? Wouldn't it be great to know that you are designed to live a certain way, have a certain lifestyle, live a certain environment, live in a certain environment that best feeds your brain and best feeds your individuality? So that is your advanced chart. I'll put a link to that as well. Also a video here for your advanced chart. Now, once you find out your aura type, you find out your advanced chart, you're going to want to go to the next level and discover how these things are operating for you in your life. So once you get the basic chart or your advanced chart, then you'll be ready for the next level of learning about your particular chart. And I'll put some links also in the description to kind of help you go through that as well, so that you can understand the beginning stages of living your design, making sure that you're not living out of your not self, you're not living out of the conditioning, but that you are living the unique, incredibly vibrant life that you are designed for. Because you see, we are all here to play our role and to live as our unique self. And once we know who we are through this system, we can begin the journey of feeling fully fulfilled and satisfied, doing a career, doing a job that we love, because we begin to understand that we are designed differently and we each have a role to play. We each have an amazing part in this complicated puzzle of the universe. And most people are living in the confusion and the not knowing how to think and having the pressure to figure it out. So wouldn't it help to have a little GPS or have a system that supports you in guiding you to proper living and the right people, the right environment? This tool changed my life in such a dramatic way. And it's changing the lives of a lot of my clients that are working with us through our education and through our courses, so that they can not only learn how to integrate this stuff, but then to bring the tool to their community and to their businesses. And it is such a game changer. Also, we are in a changing time. Just look around. It's a crazy time. And it's seen in the Rave global cycles, the Rave chart. So in other words, this time was prophesied in human design. According to the prophecy, this is the intel needed to guide us through these changing times. Because if you're using your mind to try and figure out what's correct for you, if you're using your mind to logically try and figure out what you need to do and what you need to do next and how you're going to survive and what you're going to do next, you may fall into a lot of chaos and confusion. When you understand that you have a vehicle intelligence, that if you tap into that intelligence, it will guide you to the right life, even in the midst of all of the chaos and the storm, you can feel more peaceful. You can feel at ease. You can surrender into being yourself. And that is a very fulfilling, exciting life to live. A life is yourself, your unique jewel, your unique diamond shining bright to the world. It's freedom to know who you are, to live as yourself, and to not be afraid, not be in the chaos, not be in the confusion, but live in the clarity of your unique truth. So I invite you to get your free chart and to take the journey a little bit deeper and to see where this rabbit hole might lead you. Thank you so much for being part of our community. If you like this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe. If you're curious about learning this stuff and taking the intel to the next level, we have a lot of great videos, and we have an amazing community of people that are diving into the education and learning this stuff, and we'd be happy to guide you to your next level.